Oh, shit! Episode 9.
Episode 9.
Y'all, episode freaking 9. We're
and
in
the
person.
Pals are together again.
We've got cake.
We've got cake. And
Right.
why do we have cake, Tor?
So, a little backstory is that a lot of podcasts have not put out 7 episodes. And so, Tea's in town. We've got a cake.
We have cake.
Ooh, we're jazzed.
We're so excited. What else do we have, Tor?
We've got some espresso martinis in our TNT mugs.
Mm-hmm.
We also just got back from bingo where your girl had some creme brulee martinis.
Yes, I thought you were going to say the fact that you won a round of bingo.
And that!
Yes.
I won a round. The person who won
did
right
not.
before me, though, did take the races that I was eyeballing
Mm-hmm.
and talking about all night long. So I did get raisinets.
It felt personal.
It felt pretty personal.
But dark chocolate raisinets, which I do feel like is an important specification.
that is important.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
like milk chocolate, bleh, but
Bleh.
like dark chocolate,
It's good. Okay.
yeah.
It's
I
like,
love dark chocolate.
okay. See, I love dark chocolate, but I also love like milk chocolate anything. Like milk chocolate as the addition to like if like milk chocolate raisinets, for example. Like when it's covering something, I feel
Oh,
like milk
yeah.
chocolate is almost sometimes better because like if it's a cranberry or something, like the bitterness is too much.
What? Are you eating chocolate covered cranberry?
Is that a thing you can get? That was the first thing that popped into my mind.
I can say I've never had a chocolate covered cranberry, but I'm not saying they don't exist.
I don't know if I've had one. I haven't.
I'm a little confused why that was your go-to then, but it's fine.
Because those are kind of bitter. That was my only. You know.
that was hilarious. I just always prefer dark chocolate. That is a me thing, though.
I like dark chocolate.
Yeah.
Too.
Like strawberries, I prefer dark chocolate covered. I mean, listen, don't get me wrong. I will absolutely love a milk chocolate covered any chocolate covered strawberry. I will enjoy, but just dark chocolate, man.
So this is not our fun fact, but
No.
a fun fact
Okay,
about
yeah.
me is that I used to be allergic to strawberries in the sense my mouth would get so dry and
Yeah.
my like itchy and horrible whenever I ate strawberries. And now it's a whole new world has been uncovered. I can eat strawberries. My mouth doesn't get dry. It's magical. It doesn't get itchy.
I love that. I'm so glad you finally get to enjoy. Yeah.
Everything. I've
I
been
do
loving
feel
it.
like we switched because I used to have no allergies.
Oh, shit.
And now I've developed allergies like as I've aged. And you're like losing your allergies as you age.
That's such a bummer.
It's such a, and like mine are fucking weird ones. Like who becomes allergic to silicone at 25? Like
What the hell is this?
what is this? Like that's the main one. I forget what else I found out I'm allergic to.
I'm allergic to something in deodorant that a doctor told me one time, and I should have held on to that
Yes.
information.
Because it's also, there's a difference between like deodorant and antiperspirant.
I swapped. Okay, so I use Suave deodorant, and I used a different
I
deodorant.
use Old Spice. Because I don't know what I was going to follow that up with. Anyways,
Because they're nice.
yeah, it's a lavender one.
A little nice spice. But I swapped one time and I was like, let's try a new one. Ooh, this one smells good. And my armpit glands swelled. I didn't even know you had armpit glands. And I couldn't put my arms down for like 2 weeks. I had to go see a doctor. They're like, you're hella allergic to this ingredient.
But you don't know what it is?
I cannot for the life of me remember. So I'm just like, I can't switch deodorants. I know this for a fact.
Yeah. We should just go to the store and look at every ingredient of the one you use versus the
Yeah.
ones you don't. I mean, or we could just ask a doctor, I'm sure, but that
Just
seems...
go back and be like, hey, so
Yeah.
these swelled up
What's
one
wrong
time.
over here? Okay? Like...
I know. Would I have to get them to swell up again in order to like get answers? I feel like.
I don't know, and I don't know if I want to find out.
I don't want to find out. It was the worst 2 weeks of my life. Yeah. It was horrible.
I think maybe the easiest course of action is for you to just
had to walk around like a buff bro. Like, I was like, yeah.
You are buff, bro.
I'll work out. Like,
Yeah.
oh, but like the lowest I could put my hours was like here. Like, it was
awful.
It was horrible. I didn't even know you had like glands.
Are they like, yeah.
No. Oh, they get inflated. Oh, if they get mad, you'll know you have them.
I love that you used inflated, like a fun like pool toy versus like inflamed, which is
you know,
like the painful kind. Yeah. You know what I mean? No, it's just like a bounce house. It's inflated.
It's really fine.
It's fine. Well, I mean, at least I don't get that. But I did, like, people look at me weird when I say I'm allergic to silicone. And I'm like, I understand. I understand. Like, I literally, though, if I lay on, like, an iPhone charger for more than 2 seconds, I will get, like, I've literally gotten a line of, like, a rash just where I laid on, like, the silicone iPhone charger.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Because, did I tell, you know how I found out, right?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
Fun fact.
Wow. This could be a fun fact. Okay. So when I was on the cruise like 2.5 years ago or whenever that was, oh my God, it was 2.5 years ago. Crazy. I found out I got seasick on big ships.
Yeah.
Because I never used to get seasick on, just like a little pontoon or speedboat or whatever. But on a big old ship where you're in the middle of the ocean, I guess it's different, So I found out I'm allergic because someone had an extra pair of the seasick bands.
Yeah. Okay. I remember you getting those.
Yes. And they were silicone. And I was like, great, sign me up. I'd love to not be seasick on this trip.
Yeah.
And at first I was like, is this normal? No, it wasn't. I was like allergic to it to the point where like there's like a little like circle like on the band for like the pressure point thing.
Yeah.
When I took them off, first of all, I was like in pain having it on because it was so inflamed, inflated. Take your pick. I literally got raised rings that were just red and inflamed from the silicone on both of my wrists. So either I kept them on, which was painful because of the silicone reaction I was getting, or I took them off and became seasick. But when I took them off, because I took them off during excursions, it looked like I had joined a cult because I just had 2 red rings on the direct center of my wrists. Yeah. And I was just walking around like in pain, like with like
pressure questionable.
Yeah. It was just like, this is really weird.
Please no one look at my wrists.
No one look at my wrists. And then like last year at some point I had gotten like, when you have like a bar soap, you can get like the things to put it in that like scrub on your body.
Yeah. Love those.
Some of those have silicone. So, because I had gotten these ones at like a local.
Some of those have silicone.
Yeah. Because I had gotten some at like this place in Grand Junction, like a local, health and wellness place. And like
yours is why I knew they existed.
Yes. And I loved that one. I would get them from there for like a while, which apparently I need to go back and buy them from there. Cause then I was like, oh, like last year I was like, I'll just go to TJ Maxx, save some money.
Yeah.
So I bought like a 2-pack and I started using it. And then I noticed like my skin was getting really itchy all the time. Every time I got out of the shower, I was like, what the heck is happening? And then Cassie was over and she's a nurse. So I was like, Cassie, my like entire body is itchy all the time. I don't know what I'm doing. She's like, did you use a new detergent?
Yeah.
Could it be that? Was like asking me all these things. And so I'm racking my brain and I'm like, oh my God, I got a new soap holder. Like, for in the shower. I stopped using it and it immediately went away. I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
Oh my God.
Like, and yeah, it literally wasn't until 25.
That's fucking horrible.
Oh my God.
Allergies are the
I'm like,
fucking worst.
And it's such a stupid one.
And I feel like they sneak stuff in too.
Yeah.
Like it's like the last
Because even
ingredient.
some like shampoos have silicone or something in it, which
Yeah.
I don't know how that would affect me or if you know what I mean? Like, I don't know all of it, but I'm just like, I can't, I'm like, something as simple as a I keep hitting my chin. As a soap holder. Like, I'm like, oh my God, I want to die.
It's like, yeah, it's like allergic to latex. And so eye stuff. Why does all of the eye stuff have latex? And I don't think to look for it. Like, I'm like, all right, great. Everyone's allergic. Why would anyone use latex nowadays? And then I'm like, ooh, this eyeshadow's beautiful. And I'm like, and I'm like, oh, there's latex in that for whatever reason.
Do I look pretty? She's like,
Eyes are swelled shut and like, tell me I'm pretty.
with your armpits, like also, do I look pretty?
Everything's bad.
Everything is bad. Period.
Period. That's the end of the sentence.
That's the end of the sentence. I guess that was a not so fun fact for myself, though. Should I do a fun one?
We do have some fun facts.
We do have some fun facts as well. So I've been...
What was mine?
I don't remember what yours was. You didn't tell me.
I know.
But, well, I only told you because I was on... Okay, so I have seen, in the last, 2.5 years, I have seen Noah Khan 4 times in concert. Love him so much. Noah Khan, please watch our podcast.
If you could, please watch our podcast.
Please.
Be super great.
And my most
Mr.
recent
Khan.
one was in June of this year. So I just saw him a month ago, which was amazing. But I was racking my brain, looking through my entire photo gallery in my phone because I was like, I swear to God, I've seen him 5 times. I had one in there that I cannot find a picture of. And I was like, okay, so I just must not have. I did try though one time. This is what I think it was. I had 4 pre-sales at some point a year or 2 ago. And the general on sale public. And this was right after Stick season blew up. And I could not get a single fucking ticket.
Damn it.
And so I think that's what I'm thinking in my head. It was.
Yeah.
That I felt because I tried.
Yeah.
So hard.
Gave it my all.
And I gave it my all. And I failed. And I failed. But yeah, so I can't. But that's my 4 times. Love him so much.
4 times.
And actually, I found Noah Khan years ago because I went to see a concert that I bought tickets for because I loved the opener.
Oh, shit.
And I really wanted to see the opener, who's Blake Rose. Mm-hmm. And Noah Khan was the main artist. So I went to go see, I went to the concert to see the opener. And then, of course, listen to Noah Khan leading up to the concert. And then was at the concert and I was like, he's amazing live. It makes such a difference. If an artist is good live, I am going, we just talked about this. Yeah. I'm it's a game changer. I will follow. Yeah. I mean, the same thing kind of with Kelsey Ballerini. The first time I saw her, I'd already loved her. And then I actually saw her when she opened for the Jonas Brothers. And
what an awesome concert!
What a concert!
Would be.
It was amazing. It was amazing. And she was so good live that I was like, I'm gonna see you every time you're in town. That's how good you are. And it's the same for vice versa. If you're bad, it will turn me off to your music.
100%.
Yeah.
Huge shout out to my mother-in-law who I went and saw Kelsey Ballerini with. Renee. It was so fun. We had a great time.
I actually saw. Okay, so when I
Scandal.
So I saw her. Yeah, when she opened for Jonas Brothers, that was me, Amy, Tib.
So fucking awesome.
So fucking awesome.
You're
and
3,000?
one of Tib's friends. Oh, amazing. I've also seen the Jonas Brothers 3 or 4 times in my life.
I love that.
Yeah.
I've seen them, I think, twice.
I think at least 3 times I know I've seen them. There might be a 4th in there. But
ever since the divorce, I've on Sophie Turner's side.
Oh, same. And I saw them last year right before it was announced.
Nice.
Heather and I went and it was so fun. I literally flew to Georgia for 2 days just to go see the Jonas Brothers with her. It was amazing.
Well, then it's concert tickets make no sense. How it's so much cheaper here than it is here. It's just what the fuck?
We had literally 100 row level that we paid $80 for.
Yeah. Amazing.
Try to get that in Chicago. You can't. Next
time?
Yeah.
Y'all text me.
Oh, next time I will. Yeah. Yeah. We can. We should see who's playing when we are in Vegas. That's a side note. But
oh, absolutely.
Yeah, we should do
for
that.
sure.
I
also just hit my chin.
I keep it. Oh, I just did it again. Oops.
Tiana's in town because she's moving.
I'm moving. Well, not here.
Hard
That
pass.
felt deceiving.
Hard,
I'm so sorry. I'm not moving back to
Absolutely
Illinois.
not.
No. I don't know if I'm here because I'm moving, but
No.
I just moved this weekend that I drove into town.
Just
So
adds
it's
to it?
Yeah, it just adds to it. I had a super fun weekend, which included me packing and moving shit all day Friday. I took Friday off so that I could like pack and move, and then I slept in until like 11. Adam was like, don't you need to get up? And I was like, yeah, but I really
Leave
need
me
sleep.
be.
I was like, I need sleep. I just did it again. I need sleep so that I can have the energy to move.
Yeah.
I still didn't fucking have the energy to move, but I did it. I like
anyone?
packed. Great question.
Your
I don't-
girl.
You do. Yeah. You're the only one.
Get hyped. I'm
Tori
moving.
helped me move from Chicago to Denver 2 years ago, and it was the quickest unpacking and moving experience I've ever had in my entire life.
I unpacked my whole office in a night.
You unpacked my entire apartment in a night, so I fully believe that you unpacked one room in a night. Like, I fully believe that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I did not have Tor here this time, unfortunately. But thank God, I have to give a major shout out to Tib and John because they did not want to help. They did not vocalize it then, but I mean, it was nice. We started the day. Well, I mean, they literally drove overnight from Phoenix to Denver. I didn't tell them to. They chose that. Like, just so we're clear, I wasn't like, get here to help me move.
Yeah.
They were driving up to Illinois anyway, but they got in at like 8:30 in the morning to Denver. And I was like, okay, like this is getting me up. This is probably a good thing.
Yeah.
And then Adam was like, come to the Denver bar and I'll go, like get you guys brunch and bottomless mimosas.
Absolutely.
So I had
Count
5
us in.
mimosas. Yeah. And then I had to go pack. Which really though, like it was 5 mimosas, but I had a crap ton of food. So it wasn't like I was
Yeah.
like, I also love orange juice, so I'm not the type, like I do add the juice to my mimosas. I mean, it's still mainly champagne but still. And then, yeah, major shout out to them. They like helped pack up almost my entire kitchen. And I had a super fun panic attack on Saturday.
We love a panic
We
attack.
love a panic attack.
Love 'em.
Yeah, a super fun one because I was freaking out because I last minute decided last week as Tib and John were driving up from Phoenix to Illinois, I was going to come into town this weekend anyways. And then they were like, do you just want to hitch a ride with us on Sunday? And John actually has like a strict work schedule. He works in finance, so he's got to like, be available during the finance hours of the day, stock market and blah, blah, blah. And so like they were leaving Sunday no matter what. And I had like talked to Adam because I was like, I don't know if I should. And he was like, no, you for sure should. I was like, okay. Took a lot of convincing. But then Saturday I was freaking out because we had packed like a lot of it up. But when you're moving, it seems like you haven't done anything. And even though you've done stuff, and I was freaking out. And then I got in that like panic mode where I had so much to do, but all I could do was like stand there because I had so much on my list
And
that
think
I
of
didn't
all
know.
you have to do.
Yes, I didn't know like
it's
where
like
to
a
start.
paralysis.
Yes, it's like a paralysis. Meanwhile, Tib's just in my kitchen, like wrapping up all my glasses, like,
Just so calmly.
so calmly. Probably not internally. She was probably like, I don't want to do this. I don't.
She's
wanna
like,
do this.
I'm also having a panic attack.
She's like, Tiana, I also don't want like. And I'm like, listen, I needed you. Thank you so much. But yeah, and then I texted Adam because I was freaking out and I was so stressed, and he was so lovely and like talked me down, like talked me out of the panic attack, like called me and like was so wonderful. And I was like, I shouldn't leave tomorrow. He's like, no, you should. You're going to have so much fun. And anyone who's ever only had not great partners, I can't even call them partners. They were never partners.
No, but I feel like this is the first time you've had a partner.
This is fully the first time I've had an actual partner. Yeah. Like every other person I've been with, and like Adam knows, like I've been like very like, we're both very like open and honest with each other. He's literally just on the phone. He's like, hey, I know you're not used to it, but let me just take care of everything tomorrow. And I was like, no, what do you mean? I I was like, what do you mean? No, like I have to do more. And he was like, no, you don't. I was like, I haven't done enough. And he was like, show me the apartment. So I just show him a fully packed apartment.
Yeah.
And he's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, it's not good enough. And he's like, just talk me down. He was like, no, you've done more than enough. He's like, I'm going to come with the moving guys tomorrow. We're going to get everything done. I'm going to take your keys in. I'm going to make sure it's cleaned. I'm going to do all this. And I was just like, so then I proceeded to sit in a car for 14 hours on Sunday. I offered to drive. Oh, it really just wants.
It's just really.
The heart wants what the heart wants. I offered to drive like every time we stopped or something like that.
Yeah.
And they didn't, I mean, John drove like 8 of the 14 hours or something like that. And then Tib drove and I was like, guys, I can drive. And they were like, no, we're good. So I just like slept for 5 hours. I was just chilling in the back. Somehow I didn't get car sick. And I was even on my phone and I forgot my non-drowsy Dramamine.
Nice.
And my body, something was working with me on Sunday.
It was the nap.
It was probably the nap, honestly, because we left at 6:30 in the morning.
Oh. Ooh.
So I was up at 6 a.m. And then I
Your
got out
car
of...
sickness doesn't wake up till around noon.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, like, let's be cautious with this. And I was like kind of on my phone because it's a 14-hour car ride. Like, I mean, I was talking with Tip and John and all that, but
Yeah.
I'm just like, what am I going to do for 14 hours? I've done that drive so many times. But usually I'm driving, so I'm focused on something. I was just in the back, like, what do I do?
What do I do?
What do
Twiddle
I
my
do?
thumbs?
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
And then he called me Sunday and he's like, hey, got everything done.
It's all done.
I was like, oh, he's like, yeah, so you didn't have to stress. And then I was like, do you see how that's not helpful? And then I was like, no, Tiana, he just did something so nice for you. Like, God, you're just tired. You are just tired. And so I didn't actually like demon voice him, which was good. But I was like, thank you so much. Like on the verge of tears. Just like, I don't know. Yeah. But so he took care. It was the best move I've ever had. I didn't have to do half of it. Like,
amazing.
thanks so much. So major shout out to him and Tib and John. And
I feel like there's like people too, when you're having a panic attack that you want around are gonna like just stay level, just be so calm, like maybe talk you down. But I don't want someone who's gonna be like, oh my God, you're having a panic attack.
Yeah.
Like,
no,
I can't deal with your emotions on top of this.
no,
I've got enough.
I was like, this is a point in our relationship.
Yeah.
Like, and it went really well. So I was like, he just like was so level headed and like calm voice. And I was just like, he FaceTimes me. I pick up, because at first he just called me. And then he like changed it to a FaceTime. And I was like, oh no. Because he answers and I'm just like, just like red in the eyes. And I'm just like,
Sadness.
I'm just like,
Capsulating.
and if we remember how I had the trampoline incident of 2024,
The infamous.
the infamous, he sees me on FaceTime and he just goes, oh no, oh, it's like when I found you on the trampoline. I'm just sad.
I love that that's a moment for him.
That's-
he's like, this is T being sad. His trampoline.
Listen, it's not the first time he's brought it up again, okay?
Perfect.
I'm like, I get it. I was a bit of a mess that night.
But you know what? I deserved to.
But yeah, I was going through something physically, all right? Like
My face?
my
God.
face was in pain,
Yeah.
which led to everything else. I still my neck hurts from that. Like, I think I gave myself whiplash or something.
Oh my God.
I'm not
Probably.
kidding. Like, every morning I wake up and my neck is stiff again. Like,
Probably. Have you been doing like stretches or anything?
I
you should
mean,
do
when I
stretches.
remember. So
So no.
take that as you will. And don't call me out like that. No, just kidding.
And shut the fuck up.
I probably should see a chiropractor, but I haven't, alas. So
What are you going to do?
Yeah. What are you going to do? Just wake up in pain every day, I guess.
Wake up with some neck pain. Like
just
a
another
90-year-old.
chronic illness. What are we going to do? Add another one onto the check mark, all right? Yeah. Yeah, but that was my weekend. Full of packing and panic attacks and lovely boyfriends.
Lovely. Such a job.
Lovely. And then Bubba was still up, so I got to see Bubba Sunday night.
Perfect.
So it
That's
really
amazing.
made everything better. Yeah.
Yeah. That always helps.
It really helped. Yeah. And I get to just see him all week, so I'm so excited.
Amazing.
Yeah.
We get to go. We have a Taylor Swift trivia tomorrow.
Yeah, we do.
Hopefully we win.
We will be winning.
We're going to win. For sure.
We will win. We got me and you, which winning team right there. We got Amy and Tib, winning team. Ma is going to support us and help as much as she can. And Bubba is going to be there to cheer every time we get one right.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's
It's a winning team.
for sure good.
Yeah.
We're going to win.
We are going to win. We are for sure going to win.
We're going to listen to Taylor Swift all day tomorrow. We're going to.
All day.
Yeah.
We're
gonna
this
be
all day.
ready.
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah. Got to bring those muscles back. Just like, oh. Yeah.
The swollen glands.
The swollen gland. If I'm being honest, I did forget that that's what that was from. Was from the swollen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it happens to you, you can never forget.
That seems accurate. I believe you on that one.
It's really unfortunate.
Yeah.
It's truly. I don't even. How do you go to a doctor and be like, I can't put my arms down?
Just, hey, doc.
Hey, so you see this bad boy?
Yeah. I'd like to get rid of it. Like,
I would like for you to not.
if you could, you know.
It was rough.
The quickest. Why I just talking about doctors. The quickest I ever got called back to see a doctor was 2019 or maybe 2020. No, it might have been 2020. Okay, it doesn't matter. I can't remember if it was COVID or not. I don't think I had a mask on, so it must have been before COVID. But woke up one morning, and this has happened a few times in my life, so I should probably see someone actually about it, but I haven't. It's fine. But I'll like wake up and my like throat literally closes up and I can't breathe. And yeah, so fun. And so I woke up and I like couldn't breathe, and I was like living with my mom, and so she like rushed me to urgent care, and I was just sitting there like like trying to like do whatever. And so she goes up and tells him, and then like 2 seconds later, a nurse like bolts through the door and goes, "Who can't breathe? Like, who can't breathe right now?" And I was just like
It's me.
like I couldn't even talk. Like I was just like, and I was like, I don't know. I was like super sore. I forget exactly what it was. Had a neb treatment,
Ooh, we love a nebulizer.
Love a nebulizer. And that's when I got an inhaler. Yeah, because
Inhalers are great.
yeah, it turns out.
I feel like everyone should just have an inhaler, though.
Yeah. I found mine while packing. I couldn't find it for so long. I found it. I meant to put it with my hiking gear, but I'm pretty sure I just packed it away again. So we'll see. It's TBD whenever I'm going to
Hopefully
find
we don't
again.
need it.
Hopefully. I mean,
Everything's
I've been fine.
Our throat's not going to close in our sleep.
It's not going to close in our sleep. Although the last time Laura Ann was here, in Colorado. I'm all thrown off.
Where are we?
No, she lives here. The last time she was in Colorado, we were doing a hike, and she's got bad asthma, so she like always has her inhaler. And we were doing it, and I was like breathing real hard, and she was like, "Do you need it?" And I was like, "Could I try it?"
If you don't mind.
And I was able to breathe better. Yeah. So I don't think I have like a serious. I mean, besides when I wake up and can't breathe, that's kind of serious. I think I have like that exercise induced one or whatever. Though.
Yeah, well, I feel like
I think most people. I think
situational.
a lot of people.
They have seasonal asthma.
Seasonal, maybe, but it's just because I don't really need it in my day to day. But when I do like a strenuous workout or hike, then I like have trouble like breathing a little bit, which I was just like, this is normal. like I'm working out, and then it's like, oh no, people can still breathe normally. Like there's always the times when it's harder and stuff. But I was like, oh,
It's like, oh, this isn't the norm.
this isn't the norm. It's just, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I get that. I get that.
So here's hoping I find my inhaler again.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. I feel like it's probably expired by now anyways. But
I never shared my fun fact.
oh, I'm sorry. I took that all over. What's your fun fact?
Are you ready for this? I won a competition when I was younger for standing on my head. You want to see?
Why don't I remember this is more what oh, you're doing it right now? Oh, I thought you meant a picture. You just go.
I'm gonna do it for sure.
You can do a handstand?
I can stand on my head. It's very different. You want to see?
I'm concerned. Oh boy. Oh. 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 I was your spotter. It's okay.
So I won a competition because I did that for like 4.5 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
What? Where?
Gym class?
This is the epitome, hold up, of the school district we went to.
100%.
Because you did that in gym class and I learned the Hannah Montana dance. Did you learn it too?
I did it, but I did square
put your hawk in
dancing.
the sky, move side to side, jumped. We literally did that in gym class.
What a hoot.
I mean, it was a hoot. I tell people that thinking it's a normal thing. I think everyone learned that in high school.
Yeah.
Like people might, nope.
No.
It is not a common thing. Turns out. It was just.
It's like square dancing.
Yeah, we did that too. Yeah.
Okay, Jacob's like, the fuck? And I'm like,
You didn't do square dancing?
No.
I feel like that one's more normal, no?
okay. So apparently not.
Oh.
Because then we asked a couple other people who were like, what the fuck? And then some people recently who were like, no, I for sure did square dancing. And I was like, this is right. People do it. Like,
People do it. Yeah.
do it. Yeah. So why is gym class not universal, I guess?
Yeah. Why is it so starkly different?
Yeah. Like weirdly different.
Weirdly different.
Yeah.
Like
I had a competition for standing on my head. I won.
Yeah.
Never
Only
forget.
winners here.
Only winners. I didn't
in-
win anything cool. It's just like, oh, you won. You could do it the longest.
Forgetting gym class, man.
Like, oh yeah, cool. I practiced it for years. That's how Jacob and I actually got together too.
Was from your
Headstands.
headstands.
Yeah.
Were you doing those at the restaurant?
I posted a picture because I had finally started redoing them and like moving around, doing it, trying to like contort my body. And he was like, oh, cool, you're practicing breakdancing. And
Tour of the break dancer.
we've been together ever since.
There we go.
So-
there it is.
You know, romance.
It's still alive.
Still,
Look at that.
still there.
Still there.
Still there. When you stand on your head.
When you stand on your head, just got to see the world upside down to find that love. I mean,
gotta. It's honestly, it's important. The world looks different, more beautiful.
I believe you.
Yeah.
I haven't done one in years, and I'm not going to try right now because I will knock everything over.
I have a really flat head.
Do I?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I feel like you don't.
I feel like I don't either.
No.
But I can get it on my arms. I can't really lift my legs up though. Or I should say I used to be able to. But it's hard to trust that now because I also used to be able to do flips on a trampoline. So I don't know if I can
realize our age.
Yeah,
We're gonna go climb a tree later.
This is where we realize our age.
Okay, the tree in the front though. Do you think that would be a good climbing tree? Because I feel like it would be kind of a good climbing tree.
I think we're gonna find out tomorrow.
We are gonna find out.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
I think we're gonna find out tomorrow after I get my. No. We should probably do it before I get my Portillo's, huh?
Probably.
I can't have a stomach
gotta, like,
full of
earn the
portillos.
portillos.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
no. It's honestly like a crime against humanity that I haven't had portillos yet since being here. It is my own fault.
It's upsetting.
It's my own fault. But here we are. Laura Ann took me to a new Chinese food place Monday night. It's Tuesday, last night.
Oh, I didn't know you saw Laura Ann already.
I did. Yeah, we got lunch because she's out of town this weekend. So I had to, or not had to, but yeah, we got dinner last night and we got, like, we split this, like, chicken and, like, pork fried rice. It was really, really good. And, crab rangoons, obviously. Obviously.
Duh.
Yeah, no question. And then she ordered us, they were really good. There was these, like, green beans in this, like, specific type of sauce thing. I don't know. They were the best green beans I've ever had in my life.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. They were really
green
good.
Beans. Where'd you go?
Use Mandarin.
Where is that?
The one we went to is in Schaumburg.
Okay.
Yeah. There might be one in, like, Vernon Hills or something. I don't know.
Okay.
It was really good though. Yeah. And I hadn't had like Chinese in a while.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm down.
Absolutely. I am down.
Sign me the fuck up. Yeah.
Crab rangoon? Say less.
Anywhere I go that has crab rangoons on the menu, I'm getting it. Like, obviously. I'm always getting it. Yeah.
Duh.
And it was really good though.
If you go somewhere and you're like, there's crab rangoons on the menu, I don't really care. We're probably
We can't
not
be
gonna
friends.
vibe.
Yeah, like
And that's okay.
you're wrong, but like it's okay.
You're
if
wrong,
you want to
but
live
it's
your
cool.
life like that,
It's just
like without happiness. Like crab
Less
rangoons are the
crab
superior
rangoons.
food in every situation.
Ooh, and I love dipping them in the sauce.
The sweet and sour sauce?
Yeah, sweet and sour sauce.
The sweet and sour sauce is the best to dip
delicious,
it in. Oh, I just love sweet and sour sauce. Put it on my fried rice. I put it on everything. I mean, that's not like crazy. I know people. I'm like, but still.
Put soy sauce on my rice. Like, you wouldn't believe.
Yeah. I'll do soy sauce, but I can't. I prefer sweet and sour.
I love soy sauce. But see, I eat, fun fact about me, I eat so much soy sauce that it gives me canker sores.
Oh, the MSG?
Is that
What it is? I mean, soy sauce has a lot of MSG. I feel like
I go in.
Yeah.
Go in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, oh, there's 3 in my mouth. That's rough.
That's what she said. That's what she said. Did Jacob laugh at that? I think he did.
He smiled and was like,
Yeah. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. I don't know why I said like that. I didn't have a follow up.
sometimes you don't need a follow up.
Just sometimes it is what it is.
Sometimes it's just an
It's just and I've always known this about myself. You probably know this about me. I sigh a lot. With
you sigh, you gasp.
I gasp all the time. That's just because I get so excited about everything.
But I feel like a gasp is so important, and like I gasp a lot too.
Yeah,
not as much, but like,
good distinction. Yeah, because a lot. Yeah,
yes. So it's just important. I feel like it's so. It like whenever someone's sharing something with you and you gasp, you're like, oh my god.
Okay, but see, the gasping is fun. Like I sigh, like I'll just like sigh, like I'll like finish talking and just like, huh. And then like people like, Adam's like, are you okay? Yeah. And I'm just like, what are you talking about? He's like, you just let out the world's biggest sigh, and I'm like, I was breathing. I was just breathing. I'm
going about my life.
I know. I'm like, listen. I don't have a reason right now. I'm sure somewhere in my brain is a reason to sigh. But no, I could
find one if I really did.
If I really wanted to, I could give you a reason for this sigh. But there's not one. I just am constantly tired. The other week. Because this mofo like does not need as much sleep as I do. First of all, in general, women just need more sleep.
Okay, but like that, I'm just like, how the fuck?
I don't get it. And then he got sick this week. No, literally. And I was like, this is your body telling you to sleep. But I do, like, I love sleep. And he was like, yeah, you sleep a lot. And I just go, and so quickly he goes, oh my God, you don't have a thyroid. I'm so sorry. I was like, motherfucker, you better
He's
think.
like, oh, ruh-roh.
I'm like, listen, I do, like, yeah, that's a real thing, okay? I'm like, I do need a lot of sleep. I acknowledge that.
Yeah.
But it is because I have a reason.
Okay, there are so many the thyroid issues. Obviously, you don't have one. I have a slow one.
Yeah.
The fucking being a female, like you just need more sleep.
Yeah.
And the fucking depression. There's just so many. There's so many things that
Yeah.
are like, how am I awake ever?
I literally don't know. I don't know
Genuinely,
how
no
I'm
clue.
ever awake. I always want to be in bed. Like, I love doing stuff and going, like, don't get me wrong, but I
Well, for sure. Like,
love being horizontal.
you could
like
wake me up when we're going to do something.
Yeah.
And then if I can
and then I
just
just get
collapse back.
Yeah. On the similar subject, my new friend Amanda in Colorado. Tib and John, Saturday night, we like picked up Outlaw Wings and then went back to the bar. And she was there. And so we were just like chatting and hanging out with her. And I was like, yeah, I'm like moving. I'm getting ready to leave with him tomorrow. I'll be gone for a week. I'm doing this. I get back and then I'm leaving again for St. Louis, blah, blah, blah. And I was just like going over it. And she just looks at me and she's so sweet. She just goes, so is this like, are you always this busy or is it just like this season? Is it just like this time? Like,
Oh, no. Yeah.
I was like, oh, I haven't made like a new friend in a while.
Oh, you don't know.
I was like, listen, I always like to say that my life is going to calm down. But my friends like back here, every time I like you, Heather, it's so funny. I say that and Heather's like, I'll believe it when I see it. She's like, you're never less busy. And I'm like, I genuinely, and I'm not like mean to, I am the busiest person. One of the busiest people I know.
You are.
Like,
But I also feel like you're so good about like when you need a day, like you're like, I'll turn off. I'm going to take that day. Like,
I try.
so yeah.
I try. Sometimes if I have people, like I had so many trips back to back, which I love, but I literally, every time I would go and drop someone off at the airport, I would just go back and do nothing the entire night.
Yeah.
Like, I dropped like Nicole off at the airport, like Amy and Bubba, like they were the last ones to leave when my family came. The night, like after I dropped you off, I literally went home and I just got like super fucking high and just vegged out and played Animal Crossing and watched Bob's Burgers. And I was like, this is what I need.
My
like,
fucking go-to lately has been Coral Island and New Girl. I could not recommend a game anyone with Xbox out there. Coral
I was
Island.
gonna be like, is it on the Switch?
It might be. I don't actually know.
Oh, I don't have
know
my
it's
Switch
on
with me, but-
Xbox, but it's so fucking good. It's like
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
I've been reeling in my Animal Crossing again lately. And then moving, I just found my DS
perfect.
and I checked out my Animal Crossing on the DS. I think I'm gonna go back when I get back in Colorado, and I'm gonna maybe play on my DS a little bit.
Yeah,
Throw
absolutely.
it back, you know.
I've got so when I do video games, my name is Walter. And so I have
Walter.
Walter.
Oh, Walter. I was like, Walter would have made more sense. I mean, it doesn't make
Walder.
sense. I
It's
know.
a Walder.
I was like, Walter? Like,
You know. Walter.
okay. So I was at Culver's. And I ordered my food. See, I just sigh like that. That one I noticed, but this one was a reason.
Dramatic sigh.
Dramatic sigh. I ordered my food. It comes to my table, and I'm so excited. Then I realized I forgot to ask for no tomatoes, which is fine. I can take it off. But most places do charge for tomatoes. I could have saved that 20 cents. All right. And I was like, you're an adult. Try the tomato. I took a bite of it on my burger, and I immediately was like, no.
Horn pans.
No.
Tomato is another thing that will give me canker sores.
I get that. Okay, but some
like,
people get that with
acidity.
like tomato sauce too.
Yeah.
And like stuff
Oh.
like that. So
Tomato sauce, I don't fuck with.
yeah. Neither does Adam.
I can't.
Yeah.
It fucks me up.
I mean, I am gonna make my million dollar spaghetti, and I am gonna make him try it. I have Tums. I'll give it to
I've got Tums.
I'll
Here you
give
go,
him,
baby.
Yeah, like you're gonna try this because it's delicious. But yeah, no, my entire family loves tomatoes, and I am the one smart one, and that doesn't. I just almost ate.
As I ram my face into this microphone.
Should have gotten Taco Bell. Just kidding.
Producer,
Can you make a Taco Bell? No, just kidding.
can you take us to Taco Bell? Psst.
He's like, are they kidding or are they?
I know. He's like, my man.
Okay.
Perfect.
Is this a good time to end the episode?
This feels like a pretty good time. So follow us, wherever the fuck you want.
Wherever
honestly,
you
I don't
want.
care. I'm so sick
of caring
and telling people to follow us. Do what you want with your life.
Do what you want, but it would be better
honestly,
if you were along with us.
If you could follow us, that would be great.
Yeah, and we would appreciate it.
We're
and
super
I will send you
fun.
all the high fives.
All the high fives.
But yeah, this is our episode 9.
Episode 9.
We're gonna go eat some cake
And Taco Bell.
and celebrate good times. All right.
And then what are we going to watch? We were going to watch something. Sleepover.
Sleepover.
All right.
All right.
That's it.